Today we're looking at multiplying two brackets with algebraic expressions. We're starting off with a simple one here. So we've got x plus 4 multiplied by x plus 5. And what we need to do is we need to multiply everything together. And in order to make sure that we do that, we're going to do it in a systematic way. So we're going to start with the first bracket and the first term. So that x, I'm going to multiply that x by everything that's in the second bracket. And once I've done that, I'm going to take that 4 and I'm going to multiply that by everything in the second bracket. And that means that I've done all the multiplications. So we're starting off, x times x. It's given me x squared. X times positive 5. It's given me plus 5x. So good, now I've multiplied the x by everything in the second bracket. So now I'm moving on to the 4, it's a positive 4. So I'm keeping that in mind. First I'm multiplying by x, so it's going to give me plus 4x. And then I'm multiplying the positive 4 by another positive number, so I'm going to get a positive answer. 4 times 5 plus 20. Now I'm going to simplify this by gathering together the like terms. So x squared is on its own, but I've got here plus 5x and plus another 4x. So altogether I've got plus 9x, and then add 20. And that's us done. Let's try one that has some other terms in it and includes a negative. Okay, so we've got another two brackets here. I've got 4x minus 5 and I'm multiplying that by 5x minus 4. So I'm going to take the 4x first and multiply by each of the terms in the second bracket. So 4x times 5x, they're both positive. There's no signs in front of them, so they're both positive. So my answer is going to be positive. 4x times 5x, well 4 times 5 is 20. And x times x is x squared. And then I'm going to take the 4x and I'm going to multiply by the negative 4. So I've got a positive 4x multiplying by a negative 4, so my answer is going to be negative. So I'll just write that down just now. And then I've got 4 times 4 is 16, and it's multiplied by x, so 16x. Good. So I've multiplied the 4x by everything. So now I'm going to take the 5, but I'm remembering that that's a negative 5. So first the negative 5 multiplies by the positive 5x, so a negative times a positive. It's going to give me a negative answer. 5 times 5x is 25x. Then I've got the negative 5 times the negative 4. A negative times a negative is going to give me a positive. So I'm writing down a plus sign. And 5 times 4 is 20. Now I'm going to gather together the like terms in the middle, same as I did before. So 20x squared. And when you're adding these negative numbers, remember you're thinking about the number line in your head. So I'm starting here at minus 16. And I'm taking away another 25. So I'm at minus 16 and I'm moving left 25 places, which means I'm going to get negative 41x plus 20. Okay, now sometimes the brackets are in a slightly different order, so we'll just do one like that as well. So this time I'm going to start with 1 minus y. It doesn't always need to be an x, it can be any letter in there. So 1 minus y, and I'm going to multiply by 15 plus y. Exactly the same principles apply. So I take the first term, which is the 1, and I multiply all of that second bracket by 1. 1 times 15 is 15, and 1 times positive y is plus y. Then I'm going to go to the y and multiply, remembering that that negative belongs to the y. So I've got negative y multiplied by 15, which is going to give me minus 15y. And then I've got negative y multiplied by positive y, so negative times a positive, I'm going to have a negative answer, and y times y is y squared. And I'm going to simplify. So 15 stays where it is. I've got 1y here, a positive 1. That's where I am on the number line, so I'm at positive 1, and I need to take away 15. So I'm going to end up with negative 14y. And I'm taking away the y squared. Now, this is written the wrong way round to the way we normally write it. We normally have the y squared first, and then the y, and then the number. In this particular case, it's okay. I'm going to say just leave it in the order that you find it in, just for the examples that we're doing today. Okay, I hope this helps. Remember, if you have any other questions, just ask.